everybody, I am in Edinburgh again today, and today's agenda is to show you around the shopping that Edinburgh has to offer. First thing we're going to do is go to St James Quarter, so let's go. I'm outside St James Quarter right now. I'm going to try and film as much as I can inside, but I don't want to be shoving the camera out if there's loads of people. It's just about to go 11:30, so let's go inside. I've got something that my sister bought to return anyway, and then I'm going to have a little browse. St James Quarter is a £1 billion retail, lifestyle and residential development in the heart of Edinburgh. It is easily accessible from Waverley or Princess Street. The shopping centre was in construction for more than half a decade and only opened about a month ago at the end of June. St James Quarter replaces the old 1960s St James Centre and the new St Andrew's House office block. There are so many different restaurants, cafes and shops in the shopping centre, including some that have never been in Scotland before. The opening of St James Quarter means that some shops like And Other Stories, Stradivarius, Bershka and Pull&Bear will have a shop in Scotland for the very first time. The 850,000 square feet shopping gallery boasts a glass roof, Edinburgh's first Lego shop, independent restaurants and Scotland's first W hotel, which is set to open at the end of the year. There are also plans to develop a 5-screen Everyman cinema at the end of the year, and a 75 rooms apart hotel and 152 apartments. You can see a full list of the shops that I have captured here. I believe this clip is from inside Stradivarius. I went to Stradivarius, Pull&Bear, Bershka, Zara and Superdrug. And if you visit the St James Quarter website, it will tell you on a banner at the top of the screen how busy the shopping centre is. So when I went, it said that it was quiet and a great time to visit, because you can also see that they've got banisters outside each shop ready to form queues, because I think it can get really busy inside. St James Quarter opening marks a whole new exciting chapter in Edinburgh, specifically in the tourism and shopping sector, which is definitely well needed after the COVID-19 restrictions. So that's me leaving the same way that I went in. It is currently 10 to 1, so I spent about 1 hour, 2 hours in there, and as you can see behind me, it's starting to get really busy already. So I would really have a look at that thing that they put on the website about how busy it's going to be and try and come as early as possible. It's also a Sunday today. I got a few bits, and as you can see, it's a gorgeous day, so I think I'm going to go and walk to Princess Street Gardens and sit down there for a little bit and show you what I got. This is Princess Street. If you're coming to Edinburgh by train and you get out at Waverley, this is the street that you will most likely come out onto, and you cannot really miss it. This has probably been Edinburgh's most well-known shopping street, and if you cannot find a shop that you like in St James Quarter, you're most likely going to find it on Princess Street. RIP Topshop. Princess Street has got all of your well-known high street shops, including Scotland's biggest Primark. The Primark has got 3 floors and also a pre-market cafe inside. The first thing that I got was this bag from Stradivarius, and it says Team Optimistic on it, and I just love the colour and the font and the whole thing behind it. It's got these 2 straps here, and then it's got one longer strap here where I suppose you could use it as like a crossbody bag, but I'm not really going to do that. It's really nice and big. I've been using it all day today to carry my stuff around in. Haven't even taken the label off yet. I bought a bra from M&S, which I'm not going to show you, but I went into Superdrug because I've given up trying to buy a beauty blender. I think that it's so expensive and you need to buy one so often that it's not really justifiable for the price, although it is good. So I thought I would try out this Superdrug own brand one, and it comes in its own little case, which can't decide whether I think is a good idea or a bad idea yet, but I bought this. This was about £5. I was going to buy the Real Techniques one, but I really like the rounded edge that the beauty blender one has, so I bought one the same shape. And I also bought some tweezers because I have lost my tweezers, and it was buy one get one half price for those items anyway. And then the last thing, I'm not going to be able to show you very well, I bought a dress from Pull&Bear. This is the pattern, which I think is stunning. I have my graduation and my birthday coming up next month, so I thought I'll either wear it to one of those. It's got sort of a crisscrossy strappy thing. Told you I won't be able to see very well, but I just love that pattern, so I'm going to try that on when I get in tonight, and then if it doesn't fit, I've got tomorrow to send it back or take it back, because I do not have a Pull&Bear in Glasgow, so if it doesn't suit me, I've got to take it back tomorrow whilst I'm still in Edinburgh, because tomorrow's my last day in Edinburgh. And tomorrow, on my last day in Edinburgh, me and my grandma are going to go and visit Coburn Street, and I'm going to show you around there, because there's a lot more sort of indie, independent, small shops there, and sort of vintagey style shops that I think you will enjoy. I've included some clips from Princess Street, but Princess Street is kind of like, you can get those shops anywhere, so I thought I would show you some sort of different shops. So that's why we're going to Coburn Street tomorrow. walking to Coburn Street and it is 24 degrees today, and I went to go and get something iced from Cafe Nero and they said they'd run out of ice, so I went back to Coburn Street Coffee and got a cold Biscoff latte, which I was a bit nervous about, but it's actually quite nice. I've made it to Coburn Street. This is what it looks like. There are a lot of tables and chairs out, obviously, for people eating outside, and there is like vintage shops, restaurants, cafes, and a whole bunch of smaller independent shops, which is something that I really like about Edinburgh. And everywhere I look, there's somewhere that I want to explore. That's another thing I think I love about Edinburgh, is you think you're done exploring and then you find somewhere else that you want to explore. It's just past 4, so I feel like most of these shops are actually closing right now, but that also means it's not as busy. It's nice and sort of peaceful here until you get to the restaurants, and then it's quite busy. I need this coffee, I'm so sweaty. I thought I'd show you what I got before I end this video. I went into 2 different shops on Coburn Street. I wanted a plant pot in one of them, but I didn't pick it up, and in the other one I picked up a pair of earrings and a incense holder. This is the incense holder I picked up. It's got a little sun on the bottom. They had different ones with like Buddhas and elephants, and it's got stars all the way up the side. This was £2, which I thought was a steal. And then I got a little pair of earrings from the same shop. These were £10 and they just look like this, little gold shells. And I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed my shopping in Edinburgh video. If you have suggestions of things that you want me to go and do or see or visit, let me know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe, as I post videos every Thursday at 5 PM. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!